Good morning, Hilltop kids, team leaders. How are you? Bella here, as I promised a few training videos. So this is the first of many. And today I'm here to talk to you about our reward system, okay? Many of you are very familiar with these babies right here. I like doing this. Anyway, you're very familiar with them, but we're here to talk about a little bit why we do what we do, okay? First of all, this is not something I came up with, cannot take the credit for it. This is actually something that many children's ministries do. For example, Awana has a reward system in which they actually use Awana dollars. In Seth Dahl's ministry, which is Bethel Church in Reading, they also use a reward system. And I'm going to quote Seth Dahl right here in talking to you why we do reward our children. And he says that in Hebrews 11:6, Paul says that God rewards those who seek him, right? So every time we see our children worshiping nicely, like, they're just pouring themselves before the Lord, they're kneeling or they're dancing nicely or singing nicely, or when they're sitting paying attention to what is being taught to them, or when they're kind toward one another and they're playing in a nice way, when they're helping each other with something like memorizing Bible verses in itself, I count that as seeking God. I think we can all agree that this is seeking God. And I will guarantee you 100% that when they're doing these things, they're doing because they have been taught to do it. They're not doing because of their rewards. They're just doing it because they've been taught to do it. The reward comes to affirm that, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. And yay, I get something for doing that. And honestly, this doesn't even begin to reward them, right? Compared to what God is going to reward them for seeking him. This is just a little token. So this is one of the reasons why we do reward our children with this system. Second reason is because we human beings were programmed to love rewards. Who doesn't like rewards? If you do something well at your job, you get a bonus at the end of the year. Aren't you happy with that? Because you did a good job. I am certainly happy with that. I wait tables, actually. I wait tables, and sometimes I do such a good job with a guest that they give me a very good tip. Am I sad about that? No. That actually compels me to keep on being nicer and nicer to people, which is also something we call positive reinforcement, right? You get rewards for the things you're doing right and not called out for the things you're doing wrong. It's a different kind of discipline, and something that I feel like really, really works. We all love to be told what a great of a job we're doing. I certainly do. So it's the same idea with our children, okay? Now, that all being said, what do I need your help with? I need your help with being the extra set of eyes that I don't have. When I'm teaching, I only see our children as a whole, right? I don't see our children individually. And sometimes if I focus on one individual, I'm missing everything else. So I need you guys as team leaders to be the extra set of eyes and really search in the classroom for those who are doing a good job. You know what I mean? I'll give you an example. Last Sunday, Crystal came to me and she said, Bella, Angel, she just stood up and cleaned the snack table without even being asked to do it. Can I give her $1? I'm like, absolutely, absolutely. And the same happened with Nefemi and Josh. Nefemi was telling me how Josh simply stood up instead of fooling around. Sometimes, like when service is almost over, they're all running and chasing each other. Instead of doing that, he went over to help Nefemi clean up. So that I didn't see those things. The team leader saw it. And this is one of the reasons I'm making this video, because Chris was like, Bella, everybody needs to know that they need to observe these things that are happening in the classroom so we can reward our children for the good job that they're doing. I was like, you're so right. I meant to make a video way back and I never did it. So I think this is the right time the right time. Thank you, Crystal. If you see this, thank you. So this is what I need you to do, okay? Because in this way we can enforce our children really, really well. If something else comes up in this subject, I'll probably make another video, but I don't want to make this too long for you. If you like the video, just let me know if it was helpful. If you have questions, I'm always open, okay? I love you guys, and I appreciate everything you're doing for our children and everything you guys help with at our church. You make a difference. Love you. Bye.